How to Play with the Ponies by Opium 14 Mass. I found this ritual on the deep web, copied and posted it here, as I do not have the nerve to try it for fear of either using it and finding it fails and I made a total fool of myself, or worse, I tried it and found it works perfectly. Both are options I would rather not dwell on, but if you, the reader, decide to take this upon yourself to open the door in order to play with these ponies, I cannot stress how insane that is. Then you do so at your own risk. Before you get started, you will need the following items: a television set, a bowl of water, a container of salt. Salts that have been blessed will work a lot better. A full-length mirror, a live offering, a corrupted pony doll, a friend or family member who is not participating and can be reached for help at a moment's notice. Take note, the success of summoning one of these ponies will depend on the offering. The larger, the better. But it also carries a risk. An offering they find weak might displease them into hunting you as a substitution. A strong offering might give them the ability to ignore the safeguards that you have placed around yourself. So be warned and choose carefully. This last part is the most important part of the ritual. It has to be done with one of the corrupted dolls that disappeared after Hasbro shut down production of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic show. To use an imitation or knockoff can and will jeopardize the entire ritual and most definitely put your very life at risk. I do not know how you will get a hold of one of such dolls, and believe me, getting one is a definite risk in and of itself, but if you have one, I strongly suggest you treat it with the utmost of care. Preparations. Begin your preparations at midnight. I suggest you use an empty room for this ritual with an easy escape in case things go wrong. Keep the lighting as low as possible. Candlelight is recommended. Have the television placed against one side of the room. Place the mirror on the other side of the room, reflecting the television. Place a chair in front of the television, but facing the mirror. Place a bowl of water next to the chair. Make an unbroken circle of salt around your chair. Also, make a line of salt across all doors and windows of said room, making sure you have plenty left. You will need it to end the ritual. Place the offering next to the television. This is very important. Once you start the game, don't ever look at the television screen ever. That's what the mirror is for. When the ritual begins, the boundary between their world and ours will be open. No matter how happy and playful they seem to be, it will be a ruse to get you to lower your guard and do something very foolish. I can guarantee they will not be happy and they will not be playful. The moment you look at the television or tamper with the circle of salt in any way. Once preparations are done, leave the room. Read a book, listen to music, contemplate the stupidity of doing something so dangerous and potentially fatal. However you decide to pass the time. When the clock says 3 a.m., you can return to the room, but first you should check on a few things to make sure the room is safe to enter. If the live offering is either dead or missing, abort the ritual. If the room has a smell of rotting meat, abort the ritual. If the circle of salt has been broken in any way, abort the ritual. If any of the things that I have described have happened or you just feel uncomfortable, then abort the ritual. Close and lock the room. Wait until sunrise to return to the room. It is advisable you have your friend come along. Then burn the doll and the television set. If none of the signs I have described have happened and you feel the room is safe, then proceed into the room and sit down in the chair, making sure that the mirror is properly reflecting the television. Hold the doll in your hands. 3 times say, "Your name wants to play with you." Drop the doll into the water. Wait. If everything has been done correctly, two things will happen. A rotting smell will permeate the room, and the offering will vanish. Again, do not turn around and check. If by some reason you have positioned the mirror in a way that makes you unable to see the offering, then accept the fact that it has been taken. You will know that they have arrived when a cartoon show appears in the television. If you see that, then everything is going correctly. I must reiterate a warning to not lower your guard, look behind you, or leave the circle of salt. Again, say, "Your name wants to play with you," while looking at the mirror. After saying the phrase 3 times, a pony will appear in your mirror. Happy and usually playful, they will do whatever you ask of it. They will play whatever games you want, answer questions, sometimes answer questions with another question, and generally be cooperative as long as you stay in the circle. Of course, they will try to get you to come out of the safety of the barrier or break it somehow, but you must never do that. 2 hours is a recommended playtime. Any longer, and they will start to dissipate as they do not belong in our realm. How to end the game. Take the doll out of the water. Pour salt into the bowl. Say to the doll, "Your name is done playing" 3 times. Place the doll back into the water. That should successfully dispel your playmate. But though they may be gone, I can guarantee you they did not leave. Further steps must be taken to ensure your safety. Remain in the barrier until sunrise. Once the sun comes up, take the doll out of the bowl and dry it thoroughly. Take the doll to the backyard. Then take the television to the backyard. Smash and burn them both. Dig a very deep hole in the yard and place the remains inside. Sprinkle the remaining salt on top. Leave the house and never come back to it again.
Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please support the channel by subscribing and leaving a like. Every little bit helps. So take care and see you next time.